started unpacking our boxes. I got this one. Jude got his own Booby mouse pad. I bought this pouch from Sanrio Pure Lamb. I just put miscellaneous stuff in here. So this is a little accessory for when you're outfits. I have bows in here from Sanrio Pure Lamb, Pure Lamb. This small gift bag. Over here, all my what Jude is doing, preparing his little gifts. Matcha, toothbrushes, more matcha.
Toothbrushes are for me.
We also have some chocolate cake that we forgot to eat. Our, what is this called? Note cards. Gift for someone. Maybe
Ate, yeah.
More
Ate
gift bags. Went off on all the kitty scissors.
Big bottle opener. That's hilarious.
We got this extra for our dolly. But he uses it for his thing. Whatever's left over here is probably mine. So, body care exfoliator. Nails I can finally use. Charms for my friends. Stationery for work. I thought I lost my stuff, but I didn't. It's just hair roller and socks. And his ankle stuff. Lint roller we got over there. There's other miscellaneous stuff. What is this? I don't even know. Green tea. My wallet that I use for only one day. Probably we just have the bags. I don't know why. And then fold of all the itinerary, but we didn't even need it. Okay, currently unpacking. So this is kind of like the pouch I use. I bought it over there. Focus. And the things that was in here, there was my roller, which I'm using right now, and then sock curls. And I had various types of contacts that I brought. So I probably would just bring 3 of these next time. So this is sugar gray. I would bring London gray, and then oolong tea, oolong brown tea. It's not focusing. A milk tea, and this milk tea blue. I would not bring. Just these 3 next time. I also brought this hairspray. I would just bring maybe 1 or 2 of this next time. And I bought this over there. This is the mascara. Why is it focus so ass? Oh my god. What the fuck? What's the honey milk tea stick? What the fuck? This is ass. And then the other hair accessories. How's the bread, Bebu?
Holy shit.
What?
It was good.
Let me see. Film me. Wow. Let me try. Just film my eyes.
Oh, Bebu.
Can I see the packaging? Not this one, the box. Uji. Okay, let's keep unpacking. Okay, so other things I brought in my backpack. We did put some stuff that originally was here into the box, but these are the things I always brought with me. I brought that pink one that I showed you guys, this one, all my makeup, then I had a body care one, which is in a bag like this. This one I did bring as well, but I ended up putting it in the box because these are just miscellaneous things, but I'll still share. I also had a backup pair of clothing just in case. I got this in Japan, just a hair clip, and then just a bag, a laundry bag of my dirty clothes. Because, like I said, we packed pretty much everything in the box, and the last day we were traveling, we just put all of our things in here, so we just survived off this one day. And these are just dirty clothes. This was a bag that we got from a hotel. Yeah. Okay, so these are all the things that I put in like my skincare / hair care bags. Anything like liquid wise, I like to put it in this toiletry bag. I was gonna get like a fancy one, or buy a new one, but I forgot to buy one. So this side is the things that I did bring while there. These are the ones I ended up buying while there. The only thing that's missing on this side is my facial oil, my oil cleanser, and my moisturizer, but I did use those up. For the facial oil, I couldn't bring it because the bottle was more than 90 mils, so I had to leave it over there. But it was the Biodome one that I ended up using. I did lose the one that I initially brought, and the my moisturizer, I used it all up because I used kind of like the tin can of the Nivea that they have over there. Towards the later half of my trip, where I went to Fukuoka and just basically the mainland of Japan. But since I did have to take multiple flights during the beginning of our trip, I just used a squeezy bottle that's kind of similar to like this, because it is within the range. And then when I went to the mainland Japan, where I was just mainly using trains and buses, that's when I got the tin one, and it lasted me the whole entire trip. So just hair clips, eye cream. This is a new one that I bought over there, but it's the same one that I use. And then my 2 tinted sunscreens I like to use, along with my normal sunscreen. This is a whole new one. I ended up using it a lot because I use it on my body as well. This is a new one, but I did bring the same one here, and I finished the other one in Japan. And then my fur oil, prevent any ingrowns. I ended up buying this perfume. It smells really good. I don't know if you focus. Boom. And then I ended up finishing my Aquaphor lip balm, so I bought a new lip balm over there. I didn't have a normal face wash, but I ended up buying this one at like Family Mart or something. It's a good size, and it lasted me throughout the rest of the trip. Some lash serum. What is this? Stop focusing yet. Hi, Babu.
Hey.
Anyways. And then eyebrow razor. Okay, so all of this is what was in this pouch here. Originally, what was in this pouch are these items, so this extra eyebrow razor that I bought over there. My nail files, because I did bring my nail kit that I usually use in the States. So this one I would bring again, or at least buy one over there. So I probably will just buy eyebrow razors over there. This is a brush from my epilator, which I will bring again because I ended up using it. Nail files, I would probably still bring nail files. I could just buy over there, whichever, but I always have nail files with me because I did do my nail stuff. But even then, if I didn't bring this, I still bring nail files because it's just a good maintenance hygiene thing. And then in here, it's just, what's it called? Band-aids and stuff. Here, like I said, it's just my nail stuff, so I have my UV gloves, my wooden stick is in here, I have base coat, top coat, I have my builder gel and then my colors, and then I also brought a mini UV light, so I would not bring this in the future. I will just probably have my nails done over there. So here, I would probably just buy this here. I would bring my epilator stuff, bring like maybe 1 or 2 of these. I would definitely bring this one, and I would not bring this one. So this, I would say, is more like just miscellaneous health things, I guess. But in here, I would bring my nail cutter because I always like to bring a nail cutter with me. So I think that's the only thing I would bring that's in this pouch. So just my extra lashes, my lash thingy that I brought. I bought this over there. This is just my brow gel, which I ran out. This is sponge, my extra tinted sunscreen, lip gloss, hair clips I bought over there, 3 moisturizers, Q-tip, floss I bought over there. This is my USB to USB-C adapter, bows, and sunglasses. So out of here, the things I would not bring again. I would not bring these again. I shouldn't have bought this because I didn't even use it. I thought I would. I would bring more of my brow gel. I would not bring, well, I would probably just bring this, or I could just buy this over there. I would still bring this. Probably not bring this. I would use those. I would not bring extra these again. I would bring this. I bought this over there and I didn't really end up using it. So maybe I would buy the picks. I would bring this. I would not bring this, and I would bring this. Okay, so makeup wise, this is everything that I brought with me for the entire trip. I didn't really buy anything new, except for like replacements and just one item to try. But most of the things I did bring already, and I put it all in this bag that I also got in Daiso. So starting off here, these are just things that are miscellaneous. Just my old tinted lip balm. I would not bring this during the winter months, maybe summer months, because I really like the color. This one I would probably still bring. It's just washi tape for my what's it called? I was gonna use eyeshadow as my eyeliner, but I never ended up doing it. My mirror that I always bring with me, and tweezers. So I would still bring all of these depending on the season. Definitely these 2 every time. This one depends. Okay, makeup wise, I would start off with this is all in the order that I did my makeup, by the way. So I would start off with my brows. I did run out of brow gel later on, so I just ended up using my hairspray, my Got To Be hairspray. It didn't work as well, so I will bring probably more brow gel if I can, but this is the brow gel that I end up using. Then I use my eyeshadow primer, which is just a matte white eyeshadow stick. Then I do my eyeliner. This is just the e.l.f. one. This is the Real Techniques brush. Please excuse the tardiness. And then I do my color correctors. I didn't really use any like concealer types, because they pretty much like do what I needed to do anyway, and I didn't really need concealer to bring. I did practice that before I went to the trip and bring only these 3. But I have a green, peach, and yellow color corrector, and then these are the 2 brushes I ended up using. So typically I would just use this flat brush, but then towards the end, look how dirty it is. Towards the end, I just decided to switch over to this. So maybe in the future I would use both of these. I would probably use this first. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna use the flat one first to blend out majority of the things, make sure it's where it needs to go, and then I would use the fluffy one to make sure everything is blended out seamlessly. But I used this initially and it was okay, like just as the only brush because this was really dirty. I didn't have time to clean my brushes, so sad. But I would try to do that thing. Look at my nails. This came off yesterday when I was on the plane. And the mascara, I did bring the Judy doll one, but that kept smudging on me, so I decided to try this one because everybody kept saying this heroin one's good. I don't even know which one I bought, but I accidentally bought the brown one. I hope I bought this one for the rest of the ones that I like stocked up on. But this is actually a pretty good one. This one doesn't really smudge on me. Sometimes it does, but not a lot as the Judy doll one. The brown one I ended up really liking, but I still would use black. And I really like the brush on it. I think I just like a traditional one other than the metal one, and just my good old lash curler that I've been using since I was like 13 when I started doing makeup. So then I would either do one of these steps. So I would either spray my face with setting spray, or I would do this powder. This is just air split powder, and I just decanted it here. So it just, but depending on what I feel, I do one of these steps next, or both. Really depends. And I use this puff this side with the powder. Then I use this puff with this blush. I actually bought this over there because I wanted to try purple blush. People were saying that's good. I ended up really liking the look of this blush. Of course I mixed it with another product, but it does brighten up your face in my opinion. And this is the Judy doll lip product. What shade is this? I think, come on, focus please. Focus. I don't know what shade this is in. 11? Yeah, 11. But I use this as my lip product and my blush at the same time. This works really well as a blush and lip product, so I could decrease the amount of items I brought. And then I brought this palette for just like 3 to 4 colors. And I use this brush just for the ankle part. Sometimes I use this to like brush out any mascara bits. But I just use this to line it under my lower lash line. And then sometimes I highlight with this one. Then I would highlight with this one using this brush for my inner corner, inner lower lash line, and brow bone. And then I would always add glitter to my top lid, so I usually go with this more champagne color first. It works well with my skin tone, but it's not like super bright, so I end up putting this silver one on top of it. Just in the middle. So this goes all over the lid. This goes in the middle, and I use this Urban Decay brush, but just a flat brush area. And then I seal everything. Usually I like to set my face with this again, but if I feel like it's fine, I just go in with my Morose setting spray. This is to lock everything in. It's my favorite setting spray at the very end only. I don't use it to like mix like concealer or whatever. But this is all the makeup that I brought. It's not a lot, honestly. I wanted to share a few clothing items that I did bring on my trips, or on my trip during like the first 2 weeks. I just relied purely on these clothes. I think I bought like maybe 1 or 2 items during the first 2 weeks, but this was because I was really relying on just a backpack alone and a duffel. So I just brought 2 dresses that could be intertwined into shirts. You just have to fold the bottom up and it looks like a shirt. I did bring 2 pair of thermal leggings, and I feel like that was enough, because I would interchange between my jeans and this one and stuff like that, so it was enough. 1 pair of jeans. This was not the jeans that I did bring. I actually bought this, but just 1 pair of jeans was fine. I brought a washcloth for my last trip. I did end up buying another one as well because it was so cute. And then I brought like I think 2 or 3 compression socks, but I brought like maybe 4 to 5 pairs of underwear, and then 3 or 4 pairs of compression socks. I think I brought 2 pairs of compression socks and 1 pair of like regular long black socks. And then I think I brought 1 like regular ankle sock, but I didn't really bring a lot during the first week. This was just about how much I brought, and I relied on this for about like 1 to 2 weeks.